Okay, there you are at work. You're thinking, gosh, I haven't had a raise in about 6 or 7 years. Have you asked? Odds are you haven't. 1 in 4 have asked for a raise at work. Less than 1 in 4, which means the rest of us haven't asked. And a lot of times, if you're in a bigger office setting, a bigger work setting, your superiors don't really pay attention to what you're making when you got a raise. They don't care.
Yeah, the larger the volume of numbers, unless they have an HR person who genuinely monitors that, they don't know your hire date. They don't know your anniversary date. And sometimes when you tell them, oh yeah, I've been here 10 years, they go, really? Because they genuinely, truly don't. And the last 2 years with the pandemic, time has been kind of blurry for a lot of people. So they're like, are you sure? It feels like it's only been 7 or 8. No, the last 2 years it made it 10 or whatever.
But if you're in a situation where you've changed superior people
say
over
that 10
you,
times fast.
superior over you, then they don't know what's going on. And they're not going back to look at all the start dates and who's got raises when, and they really don't care. Over 1/3 of adults have never in their entire current job asked for a raise.
Right.
Never. Nearly 1 in 4 who have asked for a raise, only 17% actually got it.
Yeah.
So odds are you probably won't get it. 6% were denied. They said no. And again, let's roll back into COVID and all that. I was going to
say, it's hard. It's not in some circumstances, not all, because every situation and employer is different, but in some circumstances, it's not that they don't want to, it's that they can't.
Right.
Because life is a little rough right now, as we talked about in other things, lately with supply issues, whether it's food or wedding venues or other things. There's a lot going on out there right now that are handcuffing these businesses just to keep the lights on and the doors open. So anytime you can, shop local, help them keep it going. So there are job opportunities and whatnot, and they can help donate and support. Just life's too short not to support each other.
But if you're one who says, I'm going to quit because they haven't given me a raise.
But you don't ask for
and
one.
you haven't asked for it, ask for it first.
You got to at least ask first. And then if it goes nowhere, you tried. And then you can move on and make that decision with a very clear conscience. But if you don't ask, they don't know, or they think you're perfectly contented with what you've got.
They're not going to hand it to you.
No,
they don't.
They're not.
No. Get more info about this right now. YesFM Facebook, Twitter at 967YesFM, and the Merge Money page at yesfm.com.